Oh, bless you, you little. Alright. Turn that on. Turn that one on.
Dad, I was seeing you.
Okay. Just chill out. Okay, the Facebook. Anthony! And why do you have to constantly do this? Oh my god. She might not have had one in there. I might have took it out, washed it earlier. Here, I'll make it now. Hold on. Gotta go to the stuff. Gotta go make the thing for the baby. Gotta go do the daddy stuff for the baby. Where's the nipple? Where's the baba? Here it is in the stuff. Here it is in the stuff. 1, 2, 3. Just like me. Just like me. Look at me. I'm doing the stuff. Gotta do 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 the stuff for the baby so she don't die. Die. Don't you die. Don't you die, you live a long time. Did-do. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. All right. And stop messing with your sister's stuff, please. You're doing it on purpose to get away from what what you're supposed to be doing. Don't touch her phone. You got your own phone. It's exactly the same phone. Like we don't have to keep going through this night after night after night. It's adult time now. So unless you want to lose your phone and cry yourself to sleep, do me the favor, all right? My dude, because we've had enough already. Hi. All right, everybody. I don't know why my camera's fucking doing that. It's really pissing me off. Was there like an Apple update or something I should know about? Let's check. Sometimes it's stupid shit like that. That really fucking piss me off. I can't afford a camera that looks fucking good. That doesn't look like a fucking webcam. Yep. Of freaking course. There is. Alright, hold on, people. Hold on. Cause I can't put up with this shit. Oh. Why did they do this to me? Like every single time I gotta do stuff, it's like, you gotta update your shit. But everything that requires our codec needs to, work perfectly because it doesn't ever. And you're stupid for buying the stuff. There we go. Oh, I don't have any moss. It takes moss? Siri don't buy it. Don't sell moss, does she? No, she
Hey.
does.
Enjoy that. Perfect. Perfect.
Perfect. Perfect mama. Oh, and I need... we need some stems. I got more than enough heal stuff. 4, 10. Keep that in the safe pot. And where's my keys? That key. That key. Oh. Can you buy those?
Step inside and let the magic hands of medicine do their work, metaphorically speaking. What phone is this again? This is a 13 Pro Max? Jesus Christ. Probably the same exact phone that it always was.
Red alert, Raiders. We've spotted a harvester in your area. A queen is guarding it with her life. Only engage if you've brought your best gear, lots of backup, and a very good plan.
Oh, if you don't mind, just doing a
Hey.
quest.
Okay, I wasn't doing anything. My cock was just out, I'm sorry.
I think the queen's already born, unfortunately.
Oh wow, it's 17 minutes in. Wow, look at that. Okay. What kind of shit is that? Ah.
Security here. Processing your request. Stand by for override sequence.
AirTag second generation. What's that noise? Lil, you going back to sleep? Lil, you okay, Lil? Okay. Because I just shocked like every guy in here. For the whole group. I'm so sorry.
No way.
Ah.
Hello? Oh my god. Thank you.
They really need to increase that. Like.
You did a fine job, young man. Proud of you.
Thanks. already have that. Anthony, I can't hear a word you're saying right now. I'm not giving you no soda. No soda. Sorry, my bro.
No soda.
Yeah, no soda, man. My kid keeps bugging me. Damn. Okay. I didn't know I was an open mic session right now. Oh God, you can loop that stuff. I'll move over here. Alright. Now what? What exits do we got? We got the 13. Well, we'll push
Head
that
home at the
13.
Overlook air shaft.
I like that. We'll go over here. There might be more of them. Nope. Yeah, well, when I'm done. So you gotta give me a good 5 minutes. Yeah, I mean you don't have a choice. And
Hey there, Raider. All right, good. I see you already now.
oh, suck my dick. I didn't even see where it was. Oh, there it is. Maybe something good. Something good, something good, something good. Like that. Yeah, we'll take the weapon. Alright, let's rock and roll home. And that's how you turn that into a decent loop.
Your entry path is open. Move now.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Seems like it. Renegade.
She's back to sleep.
Yeah, she just like kind of flattened herself out. I was like, Lily, you okay? Like,
I said I've just been waking her up and tossing her around.
yeah. That stit in the cold activated her.
Let's go to the harvester.
like it. I don't like it. Okay, I'm back. Oh, yeah. Something's going on with that camera issue. Who knows? Who the fuck knows? But you know what? The one thing I do know is that it's not right. And it's pissing me off. I'm the harvester. Close. Oh. Motherfucker. Get it in the hole, project. Yes, yes. Ah, fuck, we're cooked. I got fucking stepped on. Oh, shit. Anyone got a red zone? Oh, push later.
Oh shit.
Someone's got a red zone. Come on. Resurrect this man. Ah, bastards. Ah, one of that. There goes my boss. What just happened? Why did it just stop like that? At least I was killed by old man Logan. It's all good. It's all good. It's alright. It's alright. Alright. She moves in mysterious ways. It's alright. It's alright. Alright. Hey. Let's see what's going on with the news.
Particularly appreciate his hard work on really helping to lead.
Shut up. Shut the hell up. What do you think about that? Huh?
Hey, I'm Hallie, and we are starting tonight with those fast-moving developments in the court from the White House in Minnesota, just 2 days after that deadly shooting in Minneapolis. And let's start with that breaking news. Multiple sources telling NBC News tonight that the Trump administration is planning to cut back on the number of Border Patrol agents in that city sometime this week. And the man who's been leading the immigration crackdown there is expected to leave tomorrow, too. This is after the president and the Minnesota governor, Tim Walz, today talked on the phone. The president said, as you can see here, that the two seem to be on a similar wavelength. For his part, Governor Walz says the president talked about reducing the number of agents in his state. And the president's sending somebody new, Border Czar Tom Homan, to Minnesota. Now, this is interesting because Homan has been kind of sidelined from what's happening there after what we have seen develop in the last couple of weeks. This is clearly changing after Saturday's deadly shooting, where the eyewitness videos we've seen so far contradict some of what federal officials initially said happened, when at least one officer shot and killed Alex Preddy, that 37-year-old ICU nurse who had a gun and who officials say was legally allowed to have it. Top Trump administration officials at first using phrases like would-be assassin, suggesting Preddy planned to massacre agents, that he brandished a gun. But look at the multiple videos now coming in from eyewitnesses from different angles, showing Preddy was not holding a weapon during the incident that started with him coming to help a woman being pushed to the ground. That's an angle of those early moments of the interaction slowed down there. The videos also appear to show that a federal agent took what looks to be a gun from Preddy's back holster before he was shot. At one point, you're going to see Preddy's hand circled in the video. It doesn't appear there's a gun in this. We've got team coverage tonight. We're going to get to Tom Winter for sort of a walkthrough of these videos, how it fits into the investigation. But I want to start with Monica Alba, who is live for us at the White House, because, Mom, there's some new information now that we're just getting in from our team, from our colleagues Gabe Gutierrez, Julia Ainsley, that appears to be a pullback by the federal government of the current position on the ground in Minneapolis.
Yeah, I think you are starting to see several things that are pushing to a total shift in strategy and approach here, Hallie. And that top line that you just mentioned from our colleagues is a significant one, because the commander of CBP, Greg Bovino, somebody who was dispatched to Minneapolis to be very involved in the day-to-day operations, we are learning is expected to depart tomorrow, and that is coming as we know that the border czar, Tom Homan, has been sent by the president to now go oversee the day-to-day operations there on the ground.
His eyes were closed.
Oh.
Taking a shower.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie schmoky.
Today we are in Akihabara because I need two things. One, a GPU and a graphics card to replace the one we sent back to Linus. If you missed that main video, link to the top of the description. But we also need a computer case because we need to take everything from that whole project and put it into the case to make an actual working computer out of it. And then we're gonna give it to May. So, we came to the electric town of Tokyo, Akihabara.
Akihabara is in the center of Tokyo, known famously for maid cafes, anime and manga, but something many don't actually know is that it's famous as the electric town. You can get any kind of electrical component here, no matter what it is.
The first shop I want to visit is this one, which is called Tsukumo. This particular store is awesome because each floor is kind of dedicated to like a different section. So you can start here and get like your motherboard, CPU, and then you want to go to this floor to maybe get your case and other things like that. So we're going to go in here first. Now, this is not used hardware though. This is all brand new, but let's see what we can find. So we are currently on the second floor, which is dedicated to GPUs. And also cases are on here. So we'll go look at some new cases in a little bit. Power supplies, a lot of individual components and whatnot, brand new. Cool. But we can see a 5070 Ti here, after tax 139,000 Japanese yen. That's a fair bit. What I probably want to try to find is something a little bit more budget friendly. So maybe looking at a 7900 XTX, 149,000, 129,000. I think we can do better. I think we could get like a 3080 Ti on the used market and save a fair bit of coin. This is a lot, but it gives you guys a really good idea of what you can just pick off the shelf in stock. Let's do a bit of deal hunting. First though, let's just have a quick look at these cases. Ooh, 5070. No one really wants that card though. It's kind of wild that they actually have 5060 Ti's just sitting on the shelf here for 85,000 Japanese yen. I'm not gonna lie, these cases kind of intrigue me because the computer is for my wife and she'd totally 100% dig this, but it's for her office.
Today we're building in the best small form factor case that will probably ever exist, the Jiki FF07. Jiki really went out and said, I'm gonna make the best case ever using well thought out. I realized that there's this awesome cable channel for the 1680 is because I do not have an unlimited budget. I spend all my money on PC parts, so I'm broke. And the only reason I'm using this case is because Jiki was kind enough to send me one, and I will be eternally grateful to Jiki until the day I die.
Did you see this old clip of him where he says he knows more than the public, but he's quiet as a mouse? Yes, I did. I actually covered it as well. Oh yeah, speaking of Asmongold, Tone's court case is finalized at this point, and I believe there's new details that are coming out right now. But basically, Asmongold has been noticeably absent from the conversation. Weirdly enough, he loves farming drugs. I'm glad that Moist Critical's community is turning on Asmongold. Moist Critical, Asmongold commenting what Alex Preddy did was absolutely R-worded, guys, but also Asmongold. Felt I needed to share a portion of Charlie's audience. Also watch Zach, aka Asmongold. He shouldn't be getting away with this insane victim blaming, especially with the size of his platform. Notice comment on the Renee Good, R.I.P. Bozo. Asmongold calling someone else's actions R-worded while living in a fortress with Dr. Pepper cans and dried tooth blood is peak comedy. We are reaching levels of irony that shouldn't even be possible. It's truly a bottom-of-the-barrel performance from the human personification of a grease trap. Hell yeah. I told you, man. Too much spotlight, and all of a sudden... Oh, there it is. Because he's more unbiased than the media and speaks common sense. Yes, at least you get it. Unlike these R-words in here, I think people don't agree with them. Shouldn't matter. Blah, blah, blah. All this stuff. Why were there normies in there to begin with? What do you mean? This is the reason why there hasn't been a lot of friction between Asmongold and Moist Critical, because Moist Critical has like a fairly centrist audience. There's some leftists, there's some right-wingers in there. But Asmongold presents himself as a centrist, but has like primarily a right-wing audience. I don't think you guys understand because you're in my community, so you're like in the hyper-left community. A lot of these other places that are seen as like liberal adjacent or centrist or apolitical content creators that like focus on lighthearted drama for the most part, and every now and then they'll have like a political take. Oftentimes,
Ian, can you lower that?
Like, they will never treat Asmongold in the way that they treat me. I'm a easy target to slam into, right? I'm a much easier target to slam into because I have basically been brought up as like the figurehead of communism in the United States of America, if not around the globe. And it's wrong. I don't agree with that. I think it's an idiotic and very narrow focused, like drama focused way to approach politics in general. But
the AI boom is affecting everything, and NVIDIA, they're the ones holding the big bubble wand. And what did gamers get? Fake resolution and fake frames. Great. But slowly but surely, NVIDIA has been turning their DLSS upscaling and frame generation into legitimately useful technologies. And with DLSS 4.5, the GeForce team seems confident that they can turn me into a believer. Seems like a bit of a long shot. So what do they got? Well, for starters, they claim that their upscaling is dramatically improved. I'm talking better sharpness, better handling of lighting effects, and even better HDR lighting, all with barely any performance overhead. Okay, that's a pretty good start. And on top of that, 6x frame gen? Okay, was anybody asking for that? No, but I also wasn't asking for dynamic frame gen, which low-key might be the coolest thing NVIDIA has shown me in years. It is literally a feature that they built to minimize the use of frame gen, opting instead for real frames wherever possible and using frame gen only to fill in the gaps where it's needed. Holy crap, if that doesn't suck, I might turn on frame gen. Finally, NVIDIA is launching G-Sync Pulsar, a technology they first showed me 2 years ago that boosts motion clarity on IPS monitors in a way that they claim makes them equivalent to 1000 Hz refresh rate clarity. I don't really have a point of reference for that since I've never seen a 1000 Hz monitor. yet. But what I have seen is the segue to our sponsor.
Delete Me. Stop data brokers from finding and selling your personal information. Delete Me scrubs your data from...
Big new feature of DLSS 4.5 is NVIDIA's second-generation Transformer AI model. And while it sounds like just an incremental improvement over the Transformer model that they debuted with DLSS 4, apparently it was trained using 5 times the compute of the previous model, resulting in image quality that is more like a full generational leap forward and much closer to what NVIDIA calls ground truth. But I'll be the judge of that, and I can do so simply by pressing this hotkey and switching between the two models. Wow, immediately. Boy, is that ever a lot sharper. Which is not necessarily a good thing, but to their credit, this does not look like just a sharpening filter. I can find spots where it might feel a little overdone, like maybe in some of this wood grain, but I can also find spots where, good Lord, is it ever better. Like, look at this foliage here. Holy crap. My first thought was maybe the difference was so stark because we were also seeing the improvements to frame gen. So we went ahead and turned it off, and no, it's just that much better. You'd never have known it before with all the boiling and artifacting. NVIDIA's models are trained on reference
Pretty
images
soon,
that are
we
rendered
just
at
type
much,
in the game that
much
we
higher
want,
quality
and
than
the
a
AI
typical
will make it for us.
real-time TAA game frame. And they have shown in the past that in
Oh
certain
my
situations,
God.
DLSS is
Anyway,
capable of
there
outputting
is nothing
better
going on.
than
There's nothing
native
to fucking
image
watch.
quality, but
This is